All right, this is Chase, president of hairshipment.com, and we are going to go to the second part of the Selling Secrets class, which is driving traffic. Now, driving traffic, we want to make sure that we understand our audience, all right? So, who are you selling to? What is their age? What is their gender? And what are their pain points, all right? If you don't know what pain points are, stop now, go take the pre-framing class, because that class is very important for you to understand this class. Age, gender, pain points, all right? So age will actually dictate what type of hair you're buying, because we all know the younger generation, if we're going to say 14 to, let's just say 14 to 26, 28, they're going to want the longer hair. They're not going to want 10-inch hair, all right? Now, when you get above 30 and you start talking about 40s, they get the 10, 12, 14, 16-inch hair, okay? So understand your audience. What age are you selling to? Gender, typically it'll be women, but hey, we know, what society we live in. So you may also have men that wear the hair as well. Absolutely fine. So you want to also understand what gender that you're selling to. And this will probably vary from region to region, but it just depends. So that's something that you have to consider. Pain points. What is the reason, or what issues are your customers or potential customers having with the hair that they're buying now, right? Whether it is quality, the current hair that they buy, the hair sheds, it doesn't last, it cannot be dyed, the price is too high, whatever the case may be. Understanding what their pain points are, because when you understand that, that's going to allow you to present the solution. Now, how are we selling? Quality, price, scarcity. All right, repeat that with me. Quality, price, scarcity. This is how you're going to move a lot of hair quickly. All right, you have the best quality hair at the lowest possible price, and you do not have a lot of it at this price. All right, so in the previous class, we talked about, how they sell Michael Jordan shoes. All right, it's not an infinite amount of Jordan shoes that come out. It's this amount, is whoever get there first gets it, period, right? Language. Whatever language that your audience is speaking, you want to be speaking the same language. So for instance, I'll give you an example. If you have an audience that is complaining about overpaying for hair, right? The consensus of the conversation is that they're overpaying for hair. You don't want to come in and say, hey, I have red hair for sale. It doesn't translate, right? So if your audience is saying, I'm tired of overpaying for hair, you can then come back and say, hey, if you're overpaying for hair, look at the hair that we have here. Here are some prices that we have, or something to that nature. You want to be speaking the same content, that they're talking about. So if they're talking about price, you want to talk about price. They're talking about quality, you want to talk about quality. All right. Now let's talk about building offline. All right, which most of you probably will do. Some of you will probably do offline and online, which is totally great. But let's just deal with offline. All right. Think family, think friends, think your church, think your social organization. Think about women you just come in contact with in general. 6 out of 10 women wear hair extensions in a Black community. All right. So it's customers all around you. Now, what I also want you to think about, and to put you into an entrepreneurial mindset, is this. Each person in this category, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family, friend, church, social organization, or just any other woman, they all know 3 other women that wear hair extensions. And those 3 women know another 3 women that wear hair extensions. All right. Your issue will never be finding women that wear hair extensions. They're all around you. That will never, ever be a problem for you. What you need to translate is, that these people around you know that you have the best hair at the lowest possible price. And they need to understand that if they want to get that, it has to be urgent because it's scarce. It's not like you're a walking beauty supply store where you just have it stacked up. So offline, understanding who your audience is, understanding what their needs are, and providing that. These 5 different people in each of these subjects should bring you plenty of business, because for each person that's in this, that falls in these categories, we're going to put them in our viral loop. All right, which you learned in the previous class. We're going to put them in our viral loop in order to bring us more customers. Online, how do you get customers online? So organically is going to be, or let me say this, it can be done. It will also take a lot of time. The reason why, social media platforms are forever changing their algorithm, because most of them are public companies now. So they want to make money too. The quickest way to get your point across is going to be through paid advertising. All right. Paid ads allow you to go straight to the consumer right now. All right. Now, organically, depending on, how much you post on Facebook or Instagram or whatever the case may be, how many friends you have on Instagram and Facebook and so on and so forth, you can definitely try your luck at posting something and hoping that your friends see it. But paid advertising will probably be one of the best forms, because you get a chance to go directly at the person that you want to go for, right? Which is probably going to be a woman between this age group. And I know that she liked these certain pages containing hair. All right. Video ads work best with hair. Video testimonials work best as well, especially if you're going to be on Instagram. Excuse me. Nothing will get you more customers than a video ad and a video testimonial. That's going to work all day long. All right. One thing I do want to go back to here, as far as family, friends, church, social organization, and women you come in contact with, is you definitely want to pre-frame here. And you also want to pre-frame here online as well. Pre-framing is very important, because this gives the potential customer a chance to tell you what it is that they're looking for. And if you can provide the solution, now you can build rapport with that person. So consideration, things you will need. How do you overcome objections? Will people buy my hair? Yes, they will. You show testimonials. You're able to let them touch the hair. They can feel the hair. They will buy the hair, especially when they see the price. All right. Highlight benefits. I just went into that. Quality hair at a lower price. All right. You're going to be able to blow beauty supply stores out of the water. You're going to be able to blow retailers out of the water, because the pricing structure is different. All right. So I'll give you an example. I think our Brazilian straight 26 inches, and don't quote me, but I think it's like $44, right? Maven retails that at about $129. And then if you look at other people around the internet that may sell hair, they're not, trust me, they're in 3 digits as well, 100, 120, maybe 90. So even if you were to come in and sell it at 80 a bundle, you'll still make $40 per bundle. All right. So the pricing is the biggest component that you have in your corner. Social proof. Getting your customers to post testimonials on social media and tagging you in it is huge. All right. So I can't stress that enough. Definitely ask for your customers to do that, because that will build you up more. And then remove the risk, 30-day back guarantee. So come up with the guarantee from people that say, hey, if you don't like the hair, within 30 days, you can I'll refund you the money or whatever the case may be, because most are going to want some type of risk removal to kind of put them over the hump to buy the hair from you. All right, how to sell more. So we just said this in the beginning. Follow what the big boys do. All right, so McDonald's never lets you just order one thing and not ask you if you want more. They're always trying to add to your order, right? They always want you to leave spending more. All right. So think, BOGO sales, buy one, get one free. That's something that you can add to your business, right? Hey, if you buy, 3 bundles, you get a closure half off of, you get a closure free, or whatever the case may be. Cross-selling, right? I know that if you buy this hair, you're going to need this hair, right? So being able to cross-sell frontals and closures and different types of hair. So always be thinking, how can I add more to this customer order? And what can I give to make them want that? All right. All right. So this is how you drive traffic to your website. I just want to make sure, do I need to cover something else? Another thing with online that I would definitely implore you to do is to never go directly for the sale. That's what everybody does, right? So you got to remember that online, you don't know these people, right? They never met you. They don't know you. So, why would you just go straight in and ask them for money because you have a product? So you want to build a relationship with them that's of value. And usually the way that you do this is through nurturing and through education. All right. If you watched the pre-framing class, then you heard these terms before: nurture, education. And when you're able to do that online, you will have so many people wanting to buy hair from you, because all it took was this lady right here to say, you know what, girl, if you're looking for hair, you need to contact Sarah. I bought some hair from her. We're in this hair group together, and she took time out to educate me on the hair. I didn't even know what the width of the hair was. She showed me how to take care of the hair. And then when I actually asked her, about her hair, and I looked at the price, it was crazy. She sent me the hair in a few days. I love it. That's all it takes. That's how you put somebody in a viral loop, right? So it takes time to build that, but make sure that you're pre-framing, you're nurturing, and you're educating, especially if you're going to, you should do it offline as well, but especially if you're going to start your own website and try to sell your hair on Facebook and Instagram and things of that nature. All right. So that's going to wrap up our driving traffic course. Next, we will be doing the 4 phases. So make sure you take that class next.